Hi, reality benders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy. And here on this channel, we practice flexibility, do it with me, of the mind, the body, and the spirit. It is December 31st, the last day of 2022. And look, we don't even got to talk about this year, okay? Lots of good, lots of things that can be perceived than other than good. It was a mixture, right? Actually, before we get into it, we have our items that we need to get into first. Sorry. Okay, I'll be really quick. Number one, Script Your Way to a New Reality is out now. My manifestation scripting journal. There will be a link to it in the description box if you like to deepen your scripting practice and buy my scripting journal that has a few tips and tricks for scripting in it. It's in the description box. Point number two, there will be a scripting journal giveaway on the first of every month or on the first video of every month. So the next video, Monday's video, we will announce the winner for January. All you have to do is comment. All you gotta do is engage on the channel and you will be entered to win. Last but not least, I'm often asked what are my favorite books to recommend for those who are starting their spiritual journey. And now I have a list, top 10 books to read if you're starting your journey, and that will be in the description box. All of the links are affiliate links. So if you buy a book from that list, you're helping support the channel. Okay. The new year is around the corner. Today's video is going to be a guide to how to script for your new year. If you are going to any vision board parties today, you might want to suggest this practice because I'm going to have a vision board party with my mommy and my sister, and this is what we are going to do. So the very first thing is to sit in the present moment, right? There can be so much energy that comes with the new year, so much excitement. And a lot of times with excitement, there's projection. There's projection of how things should be, how I want things to be through sheer force, right? So also you might hear my kids screaming in the background. Their dad's home, so they're super hyped. So with excitement comes a lot of projection. And we want to find enough stillness in the present moment to make sure that we are being real with ourselves about where we are right now, so that as we expand and direct our energy, we're directing from a realistic place, not a place of fantasy. So that being said, if you choose to lead a group or if you do this by yourself, just take 5 breaths, breathe, and find stillness. And it'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. So that will be the first thing that I suggest you do. The second thing that I suggest is to have your shadow work journal or simply a piece of paper if you're a fan of burning things, whatever you want. And we are going to write a list of everything that we are letting go this year. Now, we could be letting go of trauma that's happened in our childhood. We could be letting go of situations that happened to us this very year. We can be letting go of personality traits that do not serve us. We can be letting go of our attachment to how we think that things should be. There are so many different things that we can let go of. So what you want to do after you take your cleansing breath is think about the past year and think about the situations and the circumstances that have led to you feeling less than your divine self. What were the elements of those circumstances that led to you not feeling as divine as you should? Make a list of everything that you're letting go. And if you can compound some things on your list into one item, that would be great, because I highly suggest not having more than 3 or 4 things on your list, because if you have this really long list of everything that you're letting go, your energy is going to begin to get a little bit watered down. So if we confine it to 3, 4, 5 things, we have more energy to focus on those specific things. So for example, if you find that you got into a lot of relationship drama this year, you can say that this year I am, instead of listing each person that you're letting go, You can say, I'm letting go of friendships that do not serve me. You can compound it. So make a list of what you are letting go. And after you do that, so 1, cleansing breath. 2, taking our time to make a list of the things that do not serve us that we are not taking into 2022. Next, the fun part. We will be scripting. I think that a lot of us on this channel know my technique, but I will reiterate it. My technique is using a who, what, when, where, why template, just because it allows us to really explore different parts of our mind. So I suggest that when you script, remember we script in the present tense. Today I'm, right now I'm. We either script in the present tense or past tense. So for example, we can be scripting about the day that we had, right? But we are never scripting from the future tense. I will do this. In the future, this will happen. No, we are scripting from the present tense or from past tense. So that being said, I highly suggest scripting from a place of 6 months in the future. So June of 2022. Look at your list of everything that you are letting go. And then imagine where you will be ideally in 6 months. What I will suggest is that you imagine a specific day, 6 months from now, knowing that you fully have let go of these factors that you feel are holding you back. Where are you going to be in 6 months? So the who. Who are you? What do you do on a daily basis? How do you enjoy to spend your time? And how do you spend your life? What do you do to feel fulfilled? What do you do to feel love? What do you do to give love? Who are you? And remember, we are always scripting from our highest self. So in the who, we are identity programming. We are identifying the person that we are becoming in this first half of 2022. So that's that. And then the what, the fun part. The what is my favorite. What are you doing 6 months from now on that specific day? What are you doing? So for example, if it is one of your goals to get married next year, 6 months from now, you can say that right now, I am walking into a jewelry store with my fiance, and we are being seated so we can start to look at rings. So with the what, you want to be as descriptive as possible. I'm going to continue with this example because it makes me feel good shopping. We were shown to this beautiful room in the jewelry store with these gorgeous displays of diamonds. The sun was reflecting into the room and hitting all the jewelry at the most beautiful angle. And I just felt so connected to the beauty of this world, seeing the way the sun lit up everything in the room. The chairs that we were sitting in were so comfortable, and they made me feel like I was truly in the perfect place at the perfect time. As we waited, I held my partner's hand and started to think about all the different cuts of rings that are going to be bought out. It makes me feel so fulfilled that there's no limitation and that my partner has the resources for me to choose whichever ring I'd like. That was fun. So the what is describing what you're doing and being as descriptive as possible. Now the when and where is more of it's more brain candy. So you're deciding when it is, as in, I like to do time of day because that's descriptive, and where. So the when is, it is 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, right? The brain does not know the difference between reality and imagination. So that's what I mean by this is brain candy. This is really just like saying to your brain, this can happen and this is when it's gonna happen. So when it's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday in the middle of June. Where's the jewelry store? The jewelry store, we drove to a jewelry store that is 2 hours away from our home because it's in my partner's hometown and he really wanted to get a jewelry or an engagement ring from the same place his mother got her engagement ring, right? Have fun, be descriptive. Um, funny story. I was talking to my husband about how I really need to make more scripting videos because I just connected the other day. You guys are gonna like really facepalm me, but I just connected the other day that I enjoy scripting so much because I used to write television scripts. Because I walk around thinking that like scripting is just something that comes naturally to everyone. And it's just amazing how our past leads us right where we need to be, you know? But anyway, moving forward, who, what, when, where, and then the why, the glue. The why is the glue of the whole scripting exercise. Why? Why is this how you want your life? Why is this what fulfills you? So we have the who, the what, the when, the where. And when you get to the why, you will say, I am so happy. I am so fulfilled. Ever since I was a little girl, I've noticed how happy my parents are together, or I noticed how much my mother or father wanted to be in a relationship. And I always promised myself that I would find the perfect partner. And now I feel as though I am completing a step in my grand life path. And I know that I have found the perfect person to share my life with. And that is what is important to me. Not being with someone for clout, not being with someone to say I have someone, but I have a partner that I connect to on the deepest level, in the deepest way possible. Really talk about why this is what you want. The fun thing about scripting is that there are no rules. There are no rules. You can even take inspiration from everything I've told you and script in your own way. What's most important is that you allow yourself and give yourself permission to truly want what you want. No one is stopping you from writing exactly what you want on this piece of paper. No one is stopping you but yourself. So that is the scripting exercise for our first 6 months of 2022. That's what we will do. And then after we script, so we have the cleansing breath, we write what we are letting go of for 2022. We do our scripting exercise for 2022. And last but not least, we read over our scripting exercise and we feel how it makes us feel in our body. And some resistance may come up, which is completely natural. It's completely normal because a lot of times we don't believe fully that we are worthy of what we want or that it's possible, right? And the only way to rewire those thoughts is to allow the belief to come up, allow the belief to expose itself. And when that belief exposes itself, remind yourself how insanely amazing this life is. Go back and watch my videos from 4 years ago and see how my life used to be. Not that my life was bad, it was just very different. Go and watch some of your favorite motivational speakers and see where they've come from and see how sheer faith has changed their lives. Remind yourself that life is magical, life is real, and the only way to have this huge magical shift is through faith and belief, not hard work. Remind yourself of all those things, reread your scripting exercise, and maintain the energy that is within your scripting exercise while also learning how to elevate above the energy that comes from your limiting beliefs. Because the limiting beliefs are going to come up. But the more that you practice holding the energy of your scripting exercise, it will start to take priority over the limiting beliefs. So continue. Don't run from the limiting beliefs, but don't bow to them either. Accept them. Accept that they exist so that you can elevate and rise above them. Okay, so that is what I recommend, especially if you're leading like a vision board party group, because I think that this would be so much fun. So breathe, write down a list of what you're leaving behind in 2021. Do the scripting exercise, reread the scripting exercise, and meditate for 2 to 5 minutes while holding the energy that the scripting exercise has within it. And then if you would like extra brownie points, you can reread your scripting exercise and get affirmations from it. Scripting is a wonderful way to find affirmations for yourself that apply exactly to what you want for your life. When you went to go shop for your wedding rings, I feel so lucky to have a partner who loves me at this level. That's an affirmation, right? So reread your scripting exercise and find affirmations that apply to the exact energy that you want to hold within yourself so you can attract your desired reality. Okay. I hope I didn't bombard you with too much information. I'm sure it's fine. I love you. If you play this at a vision board party or a manifestation party, hi guys, hi friends. Hey, I love you. I am so grateful. Okay, now we got to get to the corny stuff, the corny, mushy gushy stuff. I am so grateful for your support in 2021. I would not be me without my reality benders. Without you guys, I would just be this girl with a lot of opinions around a bunch of people who do not care because they don't have to care. I don't feel entitled to anybody's attention. But because you guys listen to me and watch my videos, it's like I have all these opinions and all these thoughts, and I have people who want to hear them. And that's really cool. I love you so much. And I want you to know that anything you want to happen can happen. I know from experience. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in my loved ones' lives. I've seen miracles. I've seen huge miracles. I've seen miracles with finances. I've seen miracles with health. I've seen miracles in romance. And it all starts with your mind. It all starts with your mind. You have to show yourself a picture of what you want so your brain knows where it's going and can understand what you want so it can figure out how to get it. But anything is possible. You are limitless, and all of your power comes from within you. It doesn't come from me. It doesn't come from these videos. It's in you. And I'm so proud of you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so everybody on the platform knows that it's a valuable video that they should watch. Also, if you would like me to expand on anything that I've talked about, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'd be happy to talk about that in a future video. Last but not least, please make sure that you subscribe and that you click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I come out with new videos and become a reality bender yourself and join the Bendy Bunch because it's lit here. I lost my train of thought because I couldn't wait to make this joke. I'll see you next year. Bye, guys. Bye.